If you're a service-based business here in Fresno, California, looking for a way to predictably grow your business, this video is for you. You're most likely good at what you do, but let's be real. Not enough people here in Fresno know about your service. The one thing you're missing is the attention of your perfect fit clients that are willing to pay you what you're worth. Here's the truth. Relying on Google and word of mouth is unpredictable and saturated at this point. And that's why you're most likely getting less and less leads. This local ad strategy that I'm about to break down to you has helped over 100 service businesses just like you finally stand out and bring in high quality leads that are willing to pay you every single week. So if you actually want to scale your business here in Fresno, give me 10 to 15 minutes of your time where I break down exactly how to have an advantage over every single one of your competitors. Let's get to the cold hard facts. You already know you're good at what you do. You know this, right? At this point, you probably feel like Fresno's best kept secret. You know your business should be growing a lot faster than it really is right now. And the real problem is you're still using dead marketing strategies that haven't worked in years. Google, Yelp, word of mouth, referrals. Don't even get me started on Angi's list. I can go all day about how bad Angi's list is. Yes, some of these strategies used to be good, but nowadays it's not where you want to be, and I'll get into all the nitty gritty. But there's a reason why you're watching this right now. Let's just say, for example, you're using this. If it was working, would you be watching this video? If it was growing the business like you know it should be, would you be watching this video? If it is, then definitely just keep doing that. But there's a reason why you're watching this video. So in this video, we're going to dive deep on exactly how we can help your business finally stand out here in Fresno, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. If your business is really good at what you do, now we just need to put it in front of the right people. Here's the truth. Over the last 50 years, the attention has shifted. 50 years ago, you would have killed to be on the front page of the newspaper, right? If you were on the front page of the newspaper 50 years ago, you would have had a line of people waiting to call you and get a hold of your service. But the attention has shifted. Where did it go? From the newspaper, it went to the radio. You would have loved to be on a radio ad, right? You would have killed to be on a radio ad. And then from there, the television was invented. And then you would have loved to be on the local TV. Nowadays, people aren't even watching local TV. When's the last time you watched the local news station? Right? People are not doing that. And then after that, after TV, it went to the internet. The last 10 years and beyond have been on the internet. More specifically, 10 years ago, it was really great to be on Google. The people that were first on Google, Yelp, Angi's List, those people dominated because none of the businesses were taking advantage of it at the time. And over time, it's gotten less and less good for the businesses, less and less return on investment. Why? Because it's saturated. Everyone is utilizing it. When it comes to Instagram 2025 and beyond, all the attention right now is on social media. I'll ask you this. Go to your phone. Look at your screen time for today. How much time did you spend on social media? How much time did you spend on Google? I bet you the numbers are exponential when it comes to social media, and it's the same thing for your perfect fit clients. Here's the crazy part about it. You know this strategy works. This is the same strategy that got you watching this video right now. It's the same strategy that we will help implement into your business so that your perfect fit clients can be in contact with you. You can be in front of your perfect fit clients day one. You came in as a follower. We had a quick chat on Instagram and here you are, right? You know it works. Local leads will come to you daily. You'll finally have a trustworthy brand that people will buy from, because at the end of the day, people buy from people. People buy from people that they trust. Right? When you're on Instagram, people begin to trust you. Instead of dealing with like Google and Yelp where people are calling around, okay, can I get a quote? Okay, I'm just trying to find the cheapest bid. No, you won't have to deal with that anymore because you'll be the #1 brand here in Fresno. You'll have dominated and you'll be the go-to person for whatever service you're providing. You won't have to deal with stuff like that anymore. It's much easier to sell prospects when you earn their trust. And that's what a local brand does for your business. This is so important, especially for service-based businesses, because not a lot of people are taking advantage of this. If you're one of the first people to implement this here in Fresno, you're going to take over so fast. So this is exactly how it works. So we start with one local Instagram ad. I keep stressing on the word local. This is the reason why I stress on the word local, right? Because if you were to go post a video on social media today, and let's just say, for example, it got 100,000 views, right? Because you're trying to go viral or whatever it is you're trying to do. You get 100,000 views, but those views are spread out amongst the United States. That's no help to you. Why? Because if they're not in your target market, Fresno, California, right? If someone watches that in New York, and let's just say, for example, you cut lawns, what does someone watching that in New York do for you? It does nothing to your business. So what we do is we start with one hyper-targeted, hyper-specific Instagram ad that gets in front of your people here in Fresno that can actually pay you money for your service. You can hit the exact location you want to serve. Whether you're serving all of Fresno County or just like a little specific neighborhood, we can get hyper specific. The best part is you can choose the age and gender for your perfect fit client. Let's say, for example, you're a med spa, right? You're a med spa and you sell services to women. The last thing you want to do is be serving your ad to people that are men, that are 18-year-old men in New York City, right? Instead, what you can do is hyper target your exact gender, your age, and location. And we show you exactly how to do that so that way we can be in front of your perfect fit clients on day one. These prospects will see your page and see the work that you do, and they'll automatically see you as an authority in the space. That is just so important, guys. It's just so important. This is the exact system that helped my clients have hundreds of leads in just 14 days here in Fresno. Perfect example right here. Golden Ray Solar. They're a solar panel cleaning company here in Fresno. Day one, they already had 30 followers, 30 new leads on day one. Perfectus Pressure Wash. My guy, I love this dude. He's had hundreds of leads in the first 3 weeks. Came to me, hadn't had a single lead on Instagram before. Within the first 2 weeks, we had hundreds of leads. People that can actually pay him money here in Fresno. Vai Lao Thai Food. They're not even a service-based business, but this same strategy works for restaurants. If you're a business here in Fresno, this strategy works. They came to me with 200 followers. They were slow on the weekends, and now within 2 weeks, 1,000 followers. People are coming in there every single day trying their food. Now they've got regulars. Within 2 weeks, they went from having no customers on weekends to finally having people come and try out their food on Saturday and Sunday. It's phenomenal how quickly this works for you guys. You'll wake up to 20 new local leads daily, and these leads are learning to like and trust you. It makes it so much easier to sell to these people because they already know you. Before you even go and meet them in person, before you even get on a phone call with them, they've seen you on their page. They feel like they've talked to you already just by watching your ad. It makes sales so much easier. If you want to have a massive advantage over all your competitors here in Fresno, you need to be the first one to take advantage of this system. Take advantage of it, guys, because if you don't, somebody else in your space is going to take advantage and they're going to dominate in that space instead. I want to show you guys how much opportunity there is here in the Fresno market. As you guys know, if you're from Fresno, Fresno's always behind. We are only focused on Instagram because everyone is on there now. You literally found us on Instagram. Your friends, your prospects, your perfect fit clients are 100% on Instagram. Here's the best part. 99% of businesses are just posting random graphics and their page is extremely boring. That's why they're not able to make any sales from their page, because their page probably looks something like this. There's just no way to actually drive traffic to their page to have people buying from them. I keep stressing this to you guys because right now this is the biggest opportunity for service-based businesses in 2025, 2026, and beyond. On Google, you'll be competing with 50 to 100 plus businesses that have been around for decades. On Instagram, you'll be the #1 business in 30 days, bro. In 30 days. Really quickly, let me just show you guys this. You guys can definitely take advantage of this too. You can do this yourself. So let's just say, for example, we look up HVAC, right? There's hundreds of HVAC businesses here in town. If I were to scroll, I would get more and more as I scroll. More and more HVAC businesses here in Fresno and the Valley. There's just so many HVAC businesses, right? But let's just say, for example, like one of our top dogs, one of the top competitors, Monarch Home Services, right? They're the #1 person. For the most part, if you're not the #1 person on Google, they're not going to click on you. But let's just say, for example, the top dog. This is Monarch Home Services. I went to their page right here. They don't even have their Instagram here, so they're not taking advantage of putting their Instagram on their website. But this is their Instagram right now, right? And no shade to these guys. I'm sure they're crushing it in their business, right? But this is the competition you're dealing with. Most of the people are just going to be posting graphics like this, and at the end of the day, I applaud them for being on here and putting in the effort. But at the end of the day, this isn't going to drive sales. This isn't going to drive people to their page. This is the type of competition that you're dealing with. I would advise you, if you get the time, just look through Google, look through a few different businesses, go through Instagram, look at the competition. There's just so much opportunity, which is why I keep stressing this is the biggest opportunity right now, because nobody is taking advantage of this. And I want you guys to be honest with you guys yourselves. Does your Instagram page look like this right now? maybe I'm speaking about you, or maybe I'm not. Maybe you're crushing it. Here's some more facts for you guys. In the United States alone, approximately 166.2 million people are using Instagram on a daily basis. In the US, roughly 47% of adults say they use Instagram. 47% of adults are on Instagram right now today. Why do I even bring that up? Because yes, your perfect fit clients are 1000% on Instagram. They're scrolling every single day, and right now they're buying from your competitors because you're not utilizing Instagram just the correct way. And the only reason I bring that up is because yes, your perfect fit clients are on Instagram and they're scrolling every single day, but they're buying from your competitors because you're just not utilizing Instagram the correct way. At the end of the day, business is evolve or get left behind. The service businesses in your industry who take advantage of this first will be years ahead of everyone. So which one is it going to be for you? Are you going to evolve or are you going to get left behind? The good news is we have the perfect solution for you guys. Just like how I said earlier, which starts with one local Instagram ad, and then from there we put your business in front of tens of thousands of eyes locally so you can start seeing results on day one. We have it all mapped out for you guys. From day one, you never have to guess what the next step is. You know exactly what the next step is to turn your Instagram from just a regular old boring page to a sales machine where you're closing deals left and right, and you can finally achieve that business that you've always dreamed of. So the real question is, can you handle more jobs right now? Are you able to grow the business? Can you handle more leads coming in every single day? Are you ready to take over Fresno? We don't want to work with people that aren't ready to take over Fresno. Are you tired of the ups and downs of business? Are you looking for something more consistent, something predictable, something that you can actually rely on as a business owner? That's what we help you implement. That's exactly what we do. You need a consistent way to bring in leads that need your service. That's what we help you solve. And the best part is you can have this system set up within 48 hours. 48 hours, 2 days from now. Not only do we help our clients one-on-one, we help you become the best known business here in Fresno. And we talked about why brand is so important. We help you launch a winning local ad so it converts extremely well. The last thing you want is to put up a video and just run ads on it and, oh, I hope it converts. No, we know exactly what we're doing. We know exactly what converts, and we help you do that day one. On top of that, we actually help you convert the leads from Instagram into actual sales. Because at the end of the day, if you get a bunch of leads and you're not converting them to actual sales, then what does it matter? So we actually help you go from lead to actual sale to money in your pocket. We help you become the go-to service business here in Fresno. So that way, whenever someone wants whatever you're serving, whether it's lawn care or whether it's a med spa, instead of going on Google to find whatever it is they're looking for, they already know who to call because you're the #1 business here in Fresno. And you'll finally have an advantage over every last one of your competitors. This will help you take over Fresno. And like we talked about, you can be the #1 person here in Fresno in 30 days. So from here, the next steps are simple. If you're ready to grow your business predictably and you want more information on how this might help you, then message me on Instagram and we'll book a 5-minute phone call to see if you're a good fit. Or if we already spoke, then I'm definitely looking forward to meeting you and giving you more information on exactly what we do for businesses here in Fresno.